So that means I need you, viewers!
Yes. But on that note, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome to another episode of War of the Shattered Sun. I am your humble dumble master, the one and only Pudding Pastry, the farting tart, and I am joined by my full cast and crew of wacky, kooky characters. We got the Punk Your Dog.
Hey!
We got the CG. We got the Joe Mojo.
Santa is just Odin under a Christian skin.
That's true, actually.
Wait, what?
I'll explain later.
We got the Wolfstalker 16s.
I'm confused.
We got the J Frost 747s.
That entire reindeer list, I'm gonna be crossing each name off for my hunting season.
And we got the Wicked River 97s.
Krampus is gonna steal your children.
We're feeling
Our house is safe.
We're feeling awfully holiday and perhaps even jolly tonight, it seems. Oh, anyways.
I vote that for the rest of tonight, you all at home imagine in your little mind palaces Santa hats on everyone.
I mean,
Except Corey. I want reindeer ears on Corey.
I mean,
Antlers.
somebody remind me and I'll set that up for next stream.
Wait, who's gonna be Santa and who's gonna be the elf?
Cardboard Haza.
Well, the elf is... Well,
Nope.
I
no,
don't know.
Say it.
I don't know. Do we go with racially elf or canonically short stereotype elf? Like, what do we do? What's the call
please
here?
don't say racially elf.
It's race
Race.
elf. He's as race as an elf.
Hey,
You
hey,
genuinely gave me a small fear when you said racially elf. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh,
Racial-
no,
race elf.
If
Look,
it-
you gotta go with the times. They're called species now.
No!
That is true.
I don't
They
know.
are-
That
that
feels
is
even more
still
dehumanizing and weird.
That's still the dumbest thing.
I will admit,
I mean-
making it say changing it to species is honestly worse.
Literally, it sounds like they're all like Alien versus Predator now.
You
It's
had
just
so
like-
many options to take a step forward, and instead you took two back. What the fuck is
Well,
wrong with you?
It's because race has a lot of problematic implications.
I want
It
to.
does, but this is a fantasy setting. God damn it, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Like, I get it, but I don't. I don't
But
think it was the play, Chief.
I get it, but it doesn't make sense anyway.
Because I.
Anyways,
Math checks out, but it's still stupid.
Oy.
So you guys want to roll test rolls before
Yes.
we fucking derail this trade even more?
I can already feel the
Damn.
Twitch moderation team just
14.
going, what the fuck is going on with these nut jobs?
oh, they've got worse things to
Two.
worry about than
Wow.
us.
Yeah, like
Yeet.
hot tub streams.
5! Hey,
Guess we're not playing on night mode. Get fucked.
hey, you leave Uncle Iroh alone. His hot tub streams are wholesome.
On
Yeah,
that
fair
note,
enough.
let me
Educational.
find some music.
About tea.
Please, let's do something.
CG is like,
I tried,
God,
I
Tart, please start the session.
Jacobs didn't give me anything though, right?
Oh god, I'm dying.
Why is Punk
Old
in
man
the
in a
next?
hot tub
Oh
for
wait,
me.
that's Chris. I was like, did Punk get up and go to the next room?
What do you mean?
No,
That was
that
Krista.
Yes,
that was
I
Krista
realized
yelling
that.
at me not to die.
I
because
realized
they
it.
will kill me if I die.
Last
Wow,
time.
I'm over here.
Last time. Alright. Last time. As combat had slowed down to a halt around the docks of Dragon's Reach, you all devised your next plans to recover Oz, who had disappeared underneath the waves. Utilizing a scroll of water breathing, you all dove down and encountered the remaining two Orianti that Oz had brought with him as backup. The two were attempting to extract him to an unknown location by seemingly unknown means, but you were able to put a stop to them and recover Oz's body. Unconscious, body. I probably should have put unconscious body. You all know that he's alive. Afterwards, you brought him back to the castle and placed him within the confines of the Iron Cathedral, an inescapable prison that seemed to also block out all magic from entering the chamber. Afterwards, you sat down and spoke with Rose, who revealed that they were a well-known adventurer known as Dandelion, and that her mother, Camellia, had gone to rather extreme means to detain Oz long ago, including the capture and execution of his pregnant lover, an ebony-skinned tiefling named Deirdre Argona. She revealed that the secret to her and Lily's power was due to their innate ability to harness and wield their emotions. She also explained that Oz would not stop until this power was eradicated. And with that, knowing that Oz would be after her again, left the castle in the midst of the night. With that, we return to our game. I know that last time I said you all got a long rest. We went straight to that, but we are going to rewind just a bit to when after Rose left. If anyone has any conversations you guys want to have or anything you want to do, now is the time to do it. You guys are still inside the guard chambers, so you can like still kind of go into a deeper conversation amongst each other if you want. But this is just for if you have any last minute things to do before bed, go on ahead and do it.
Is Genia still with us?
Genia is still with you guys, but seems to be pretty out of it.
Okay, just checking.
So, after everything just kind of happened, unless anyone else had something they wanted to say, let's just kind of like put a claw to her chin, and she's think. I'm looking on over to Lily. Lily,
Yes.
where did you say you got that opal again?
From, this, fortune teller. I didn't sense anything wrong with it, but
Well, you said that you were sent that way when you were kind of feeling out of it by Genia, right?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't. It's not. I don't have any like idea or anything about that, but it just strikes me odd. It might be something we have to look into.
Do you remember their name?
I don't know. It's. I mean, should be surprised because it fit perfectly too. Lily will kind of pull out the hilt of Dandelion and look at it.
You begin to kind of trace over the hilt of Dandelion with your eyes, and they sort of stop on the opal as you sort of think about all the context you've been given. You were given this opal by a fortune teller named Argona, and you know that via the timeline you're currently working with, that it would have been Oz who recommended you the fortune teller. But the Argona you met was not a ebony tiefling woman. Wasn't even a tiefling at all. She was human.
The Argona I met was human. So I don't...
Here's a question. Obviously, I only dabble in casting, so I don't know everything. But would someone that's reincarnated recall their past life and have their same name?
Well, if you're talking about the spell, it's not exactly something that you would, forget. You would be the same person. You would just have a new body. And there's also a time limit on it as well, so it's not like someone reincarnated them and they several hundred years later.
Right, and with the new body being, well, theoretically, the new body being human, it doesn't seem plausible. Unless, like, maybe they've been reincarnated multiple times.
That'd be a lot of material components.
I don't know.
Above game, though, with how Oz is, I can see him going through it.
I guess I'm not really going anywhere with this. It's just something that's kind of bugging me, you know?
No, I get it. It's on my mind, too.
Maybe we should just, I don't know. Today has been a long day. Maybe sleep will bring an idea. I'm wiped.
Lily, you feel a bit of a tug on your arm from Genia. I don't want to go home tonight, if that's okay. Can we stay here?
Absolutely. I would prefer you stay here.
She kind of nods. She seems incredibly out of it. Like, probably struggling to keep awake at this point.
Lily will kind of look at everyone. I need to get her to bed.
It's a good idea. You should also probably get in touch with her dad.
I'll leave that for tomorrow.
Okay.
Sleep is first.
Is my dad okay?
Absolutely. He's probably just will be very pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Lily just says that really calmly, full well knowing how protective Bruno is. Just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked tomorrow too.
What about the rest of you, gang? Are you all going to bed, or are you all going... Or does anyone have anything else they want to do?
is gonna get a bite to eat.
Fair enough.
Corey is going to propose a cuddle puddle and bit of a, not like a party night, but like a have a beer and like be cozy group night.
Hang out like around the fire and whatnot.
Yes. To
This is-
celebrate because we got the asshole.
This is primo hot chocolate somber mood night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rovan,
Hi, yes, how can I help you?
do you have a wheel of cheese on you?
Sarah, when doesn't Rovan have a wheel of cheese on him?
I figured.
But
Sure.
Yes.
I will
May
say...
I roll a sleight of hand? Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead. I interrupt you.
May I roll sleight of hand?
Sorry, I'm laughing at that and this DM that I just got. Yeah, roll sleight of hand.
I'm not sure why that was set like that.
Oh, because I think you guys were underwater. So checks were.
Oh.
I think.
I will-
Yes.
That may have been it.
It could be.
Oh yeah, 32.
32.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking even bother. This is a fight Rovan will not win in that case. Though he will kind of make a request to try to get in contact with, oh, what's his name? What is his name? Forgive me, I'm just trying to make sure I have the correct people. I believe it's...
Sorry. One of you, and I'm not gonna say who, is sending me the dumbest idea right now, and I love it.
Come on. You don't gotta call Rovan out like this.
Hey! Maybe dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
No, that's me. Hi, hello.
Who are you attempting to get in contact with, Rovan?
I
I will remind you that at this point it's probably close to like midnight. Well, actually no, it's probably close to like 2 a.m.
Yeah. Basically, he's just wanting to get in touch with the, acquiring some material from that one mine. Just to finally get that sent out, considering that we haven't had a chance. It's like a message send.
I will say that that
Eh.
will have to wait until tomorrow, given
Alright,
the
well.
time of night it is.
Yeah, yeah, it was Canthmore that I was thinking about. I'm sorry. Other
I-
than that, probably just pull out the, alchemy jug and be prepared to do heavy drinking tonight.
Just gonna say,
Stop and still look over and Sarah's eating wheel of cheese.
Of course.
Corvin can send a message to Chance one morning, but because he physically probably can't move at this current juncture, he can't resist the being brought into the cuddle pile since he's in Sindri's arms.
In the arms of the Sindri.
Sorry, I just got asked a question and I'm flabbergasted about it. I'm gonna go over this later. Okay. So, it sounds like you guys are more or less bunking down for the night. Yes? No? Maybe so?
Sounds about right.
Bunking down and drinking hard.
Okay.
Not in that order.
You guys, for those of you who can't, who aren't exactly on the edge of, like, passing out, either voluntarily or involuntarily, You guys do get a bit cozy, get some drinks, and do have a sort of quiet, cozy celebration over what is admittedly a pretty heavy feat that you guys have accomplished in your quest thus far. But with that, everyone gets the benefit of a long rest. Anyone with
Yeah.
exhaustion loses a point of it. Stares at
Yay.
Corvin.
Hi, yes. I'm also gonna roll my d6 with cloak.
Okay.
I get 1 star back.
Just double checking. Yeah, reduces it by 1. Okay, thought so. Are you ingesting food and drink, Corvin?
At this point, yeah. I mean,
Okay, I'm just making shit because it specifies that you can't gain back you can't reduce a character's level by or exhaustion level by 1 if you don't include food and drink in your long rest.
that is weirdly specific.
That is
No,
oddly
it makes sense because if you go to bed with an empty tummy, you wake up feeling like shit.
True.
I already feel like shit with a full tummy when I go to sleep.
That's called depression.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus fucking Christ!
That's
I
a
say
point
it
of
'cause
inspiration.
It's me too, bitch. It's me too.
That's a point of inspiration. Take it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I wasn't prepared for that. I had Dr. Pepper in my mouth.
Fuck. I
Oh,
already have
God.
inspiration. Who doesn't have it?
Give it to Joe.
Hi.
Joe, get it.
Thank you.
After that, give it to Joe. Alright.
Call me out, why don't you?
I wasn't calling him out. I was calling all of us out pretty much.
I was about to say, calling out
Like
I'm just fucking
D&D,
around.
one of those is depression.
I'm just fucking around, honestly.
You all bunk down for a long rest, but the next morning does come around. You all begin to sort of wake up once again. You guys sort of realize, hey, this is a day where you potentially have a lot that you can do. You know you have a conversation waiting with your friend Nicholas. You also know that at some point today, you probably need to talk with Oz. Or at least investigate Oz and see what the deal is. And with that, you may also potentially have a conversation with Reno, depending on if he is ready for you. But besides that, the rest of the day is yours. My question is, and I will let you guys discuss this as a group, is do you want to do any of these major things first, or you guys want to do a little bit of like smaller stuff, or some perhaps anything you wanted to do during your downtime that we didn't get to do yet?
I had some stuff I wanted to do during downtime. I don't know if anyone else wants to do that before or after. Good huddle.
Punk, I see that DM. What are you referring to?
We were gonna look into if lenses of dark vision were a thing. But I have a
Oh,
question.
that's right.
Yeah, I have a question. If it does it require attunement? Because I think I'm full up.
No. I would, I don't know if there's specifically an item that's like just for dark vision.
It's the goggles of night, and they are not attunable. They look like eagle eyes.
Can Corey just have like slitted eyes that look like like a birbs? Well, birbs have round eyes.
I'd allow that. As for the goggles of night, let me roll to see if Arxis or anyone in town, because admittedly that is an uncommon magic item, so it could be
Yeah.
elsewhere in town. Let me see if I'm gonna roll a couple.
Or can
dice
they
to
order
see.
it in?
Yeah, I'm gonna first
Do they
roll
know
to
a guy?
see if Arxis has it, because that's your go-to at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just had to fucking like an old man fucking pick up the die and like bring it close to my face. Like, what the fuck is that number? He absolutely
can't
does.
read.
He will sell it to you for like 500 gold.
Math done.
Okay. Go ahead and add Goggles of Night to your inventory. CG, what was the thing you wanted to do?
Flit wanted to spend a little time with Toshi, actually.
Okay.
So just, I guess, kind of in her room by herself, she's just kind of like spending a little time with the plants, and you know, she has a look on her face where she looks like she's deep in thought. She goes, and then she just kind of holds out her wrist for Toshi to kind of pop on up.
Toshi sort of peeks up from underneath your cloak and sort of looks around.
Hey, holding up?
He mums you.
What? I've been thinking a bit, and we're probably about to start going into something major pretty soon, and I just wanted you to know that I'm still looking out for you. I hope you're looking out for me. And I'm really appreciative of everything you've been doing to help us.
As you're sort of having this conversation, Toshi turns into a perfect copy of you and sort of following it up goes, "This is coming out of nowhere. You okay? Am I doing a bad job?"
Oh no, of course not. It's something I've been thinking about though is, well, first of all, I do actually am very grateful for what you've been doing. And second, I guess with everything that's been happening, I've been thinking about home. I don't really remember it very well, but I think I'd like to go back. And I figured you'd like to come with me. It's important for both of us after all, right?
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Still don't know what we're going to do. I mean, kind of gesturing to Toshi at the end of all this, but I think regardless of what happens, I'd like to see what became of our home and what's going to happen in either way. Either choice that we make.
Toshi
Um,
nods.
It sounds maybe something that you and I can do, you know, when we have a little downtime. And admittedly, she just kind of looks out the window and then blinks a little bit, and then she turns back to Toshi. You don't happen to remember exactly where home is, do you?
You see their eyes get a little wide as they kind of begin to... They kind of get that look of like, do I remember?
You know, maybe we should, maybe Reno knows. I'm sure we could talk to Reno.
Okay.
And, Flit is going to give Toshi a hug while they are in huggable form as opposed to lemmable form.
Lemmable form. Toshi would give you a hug back.
And then she's gonna blink a few times. You wanna do something fun? I know we are probably going to be doing something a little serious later, but I think we could both enjoy just a little bit of levity.
I like fun.
and I'm going to whisper in Toshi's ear. And you can, if you'd like, you can cut away from that.
Okay. As you begin to whisper unspoken, well, I guess not unspoken things. As you begin to whisper secrets into the ears of young Toshifer. Toshifer. We cut away from there. Who wants to go next? If anyone has anything they want to do.
Not particularly if talking to Oz. Nicholas is on the docket for today.
Nicholas is on the dock?
Yeah, aren't we?
Oh,
are we
on the
talking to him?
docket.
Yeah, on the docket.
I
That's
thought
what
you
said.
said on the dock, and I was like, oh yeah, is he?
I thought I said docket. My apologies.
Duck it.
I think I just misheard.
Life is
You're
like a
fine.
hurricane.
I heard Doc
Keep
too, so.
You're good.
Duckburg.
My bad.
No, you're good. Anyone else?
Just send out a simple message and probably just grab some breakfast and kind of actually think long and hard about the capture of Oz. Kind of want to suggest we maybe talk to him later on.
You know what? Sarah's being paranoid. She would grab one of the other members of the party and just go check and make sure Oz is still in that chamber.
We still at the shop?
I'll say you're still at the shop, Corey. I would say if you want to use this, Sarah, the best one for that is probably Rovan. TBH, Rovan or Corvin, because they both got it in mind.
Up to you guys.
I mean, I'm more than willing to take a pop down.
Okay, Sarah would hunt down Ravan.
Does Corvin want to go anyway?
Thinking that that's where everyone else is going. Yeah, probably.
Okay. The three of you head down into the Iron Cathedral's chamber, and the first thing you notice is that there are two, like, heavily armed guards, like, outside by the door to where you go in. And I mean, like, you've only seen, like, these kinds of guards a handful of times. These are, like, guards. These are, like, the elite guards. They've got, like, heavy armor and, like, purple robes on, and they're usually set for, like, the big boy jobs. But they permit you entry without any issue, and you go in, and the first thing you notice is that the chamber is still closed. And as you sort of enter, you do feel your residual magical presence sort of fade from the chamber. And inside, you do see what appears to be a pacing changeling. Let me roll something real quick. Okay. He doesn't seem to notice you yet, but he is sort of just kind of pacing.
Is he not still under the effects of Corey's contagion?
I didn't say that. I just said he was pacing.
Just checking.
He may be
He
a
better
little,
be shiggy shaking.
He may be a little wibbly.
He better be.
Wibbly wobbly.
He's walking back and forth, but not in a straight line. It's all zigzaggy.
Oh, like Jack Sparrow on land?
Actually need to check something. Keep going while I'm looking up something.
Might be a long shot. Can I roll insight to see if I can figure out if he's thinking about something?
Sure, roll insight.
May I as well?
Yeah, anyone who wants to.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay, I had to double check. Admittedly, I had to make sure that contagion wouldn't wear off from being in an anti-magic field. But then I realized it's a disease, so of course it wouldn't. So he is in fact wibbly and wobbling.
Good shit, Rovon.
Die.
14.
I think that's
Natural
Rovon's,
20.
I think that's Rovon's best insight roll, like literally ever. How
Yes.
appropriate.
Yes.
Actually, it might be.
I don't know. I'd have to go. There's too many VODs to go back and watch.
I'm pretty sure.
All three of you would be able to piece this together. He does seem to be thinking. About what? Who fucking knows? But he does seem to be in thought. He seems almost expressionless, and he hasn't. It doesn't seem like he's even registered that you guys are in the room.
Like he's just that deep in thought that he hasn't registered.
Seems to be the case.
Hmm,
Or he just hasn't seen you.
I'm not gonna
So-
say anything.
This will probably have been covered by the insight, but like the way he's pacing, as he's like deep in thought, is it? Actually, no, that would have been covered early. Sorry, ignore me.
But he does seem to still be in the chamber.
Just to use a paranoid mind, what kind of check would it be to make sure that it is actually him?
That's a great question. This is gonna be an odd one. Make me a medicine check.
$15?
You notice that he still has a lot of the wounds and scars from the fight from the night before.
That makes sense. That's a smart way of doing it.
Did you guys have anything else you wanted to do in this chamber?
Sarah kind of looks at the other two. It doesn't say anything, but has kind of like that look of, are we satisfied?
Hmm. Ravon would be, though he would like to come back with the whole group. Maybe like one or two members of the actual old guard.
Oh, absolutely.
Just a lazy thumbs up while kind of writing a piggyback on Rovon.
The Orange Cassidy thumbs up.
Yes, exactly.
The guards out front, as you guys begin to leave, would inform you that Nicholas has been checking in on the regular to make sure that Oz isn't doing shit, and two, is still in fact there.
Good to know.
Well, that you guys make your way out. Corey, Lily, did you guys have anything you wanted to do?
Cora would like to sell something to Arxis.
Okay, what would you like to sell?
She's gonna pop out one of the dune worm eyes on the counter.
Mmm, gross. I love it. Thank you for this. How much do Doomworm eyes go for? Hold on, I'm looking at my reference sheet.
100% intact, she says, tapping it.
There is an odd squelch to it as you tap it.
Squat.
Please do not do that.
She takes her hand back and says, ugh. Yeah, that was a bad idea. And she kind of wipes her hand on her pants, like. Ugh.
He takes out a handkerchief and he like reaches over and he picks it up. Well, I'll admit it is in good condition, and I would rather not ask how you came into possession of this. So
Beat it up. She says, shrugging.
Yes, quite. I'll take this off your hands for, say, 100 gold. I always have a bunch of weird.
Above game tart, are you fleecing me?
Fleecing you?
Sorry, I think that would be the wrong context for this. For fleecing. I think that's usually used in context of a price too much. Sorry. Are you shorting me, Tart?
Am I shorting you? 100 gold for an eyeball?
This was a really big Dune worm, though.
Girl,
Like
some buildings cost 100 gold.
Well, when you put it like that, all right.
We officially became 2 rich.
It's an eyeball, Corey.
What?
It's not like a prized gem.
No, I was just gonna say 200 gold. I wasn't thinking the thousands. Don't act like that.
You know what? Make me a persuasion check.
Oh no, I'm bad at the.
Watch you get over a 15.
She can. She did.
18.
Oh, what up? What's up with that?
He gives you a small squint and a small smirk.
It
What?
it was the biggest of the bunch. It was almost like they don't live in colonies, not like bees, so there's not a queen. But there was like the big bad of like the dune worms in that particular nest. This was it.
Big stuff bunch.
175.
I'll take it. Thank you very much.
And he sort of, he goes to like put it in his back pocket. He's like, ew, no. He goes to do it like almost instinctively, and then he quickly thinks about it. He's like, sets it off to the side. I know a witch who would be quite a fan of this in particular ingredient. What was that?
It was like a little, like, small, like, above gear chuckle. Was like, nice. Like, I was, like, trying to acknowledge it without, like, interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, it was cute. Anyways. Did you have any more business for Arxis, Punk?
No, she'll hold on to the other two for now.
Okay. You're holding on to the other 2 eyeballs?
Yeah, she's gonna see if Nick wants them.
Gross. I love it.
If someone's gonna use them, it's probably gonna be him or like the apothecary or whoever the fuck.
I
Like,
have to know.
in the castle, you know.
I have to know. Are these eyeballs like wrapped or being like cared for in any way, or are they just loose in your bag?
No, they're wrapped in like cloths and like other things to keep the ooze from getting out, but also she'll have been like trying her best to like restore them each day
Okay.
to keep them fresh. No. She had when I got them, I had the intention of selling them because I remember asking you, and I was like, "All right, how would you grade them?" I remember you asked me like, "How the fuck would you grade them?"
How would you
You're like, "They're 100% intact. That's what you get." And I was like, "Good. I'm writing that down," and I did.
refined? It's when you get a fucking a pristine monster part.
That mantle though. Yeah.
Yes. But no more business for Arxis then?
No.
Okay. Did you have anything else you wanted to do?
In the city? Yes, but that's not right now.
Okay, so later then.
Yeah.
Okay. Lily, what about you?
Lily does still want to pay off her house,
Okay.
and she does need to check and make sure like everything. Well, she wants to make sure there's no remnants, and
Mm-hmm. You go and you
I-
deep clean the house.
Are you gonna be classy and like have like a check that clears like in an instant, or drop the gold on him?
Just like dropping a big ass bag on the freaking mortgage person's desk. Wipe your hands and just walk off.
Be like, all right, well, good day.
Just
I mean,
that-
Lily's gonna do it correctly, but
Both are correct. They're just different ends of the, I guess, chaos spectrum.
Lily, did I
Oh,
give
man.
you? Did I ever give you a price for your house by chance?
I think you did a while back.
I
But
think
you
I
did a
did.
while
Kavad.
Yeah.
back, but I can't remember.
Okay. We'll have to go back and look. But I will say you are able to go and pay off the house. I think I made it like 500 gold, something like that. I don't remember. In fact, it probably was.
It was a small little house.
Yeah, I think because I remember the DMG says like 600 gold is like a livable home with like 2 bedrooms. And so I think I was like, I'll bring it down from there. I don't know. Well, we can look it up later.
Yeah,
But I will say you are able to pay off your house. Anything else?
I know that Lily. Actually, how's Genia doing?
She is passed out. She is just exhausted.
Lily will probably have tucked her in and made her nice and cozy.
Okay.
Lily at least knows she's safe, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, she's just. You can tell that the exhaustion is just. It's just taking a toll on her. She's just gonna be out for a while. Anything else?
Lily is not willing to talk to Bruno alone, but she does need to go and do that.
Okay, later then.
Yes.
Alright. You guys handle a few small matters of business, as well as part of your group checking in on Oz. And a bit later, probably around maybe noon is probably when you guys all come back together again.
Corvin would have shot off the message to Cathmore about Ravon's request.
His mining expedition?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't feel like shouting, so I'm not going to do Canthmore's voice, but he said he'll talk to some folks.
Relays the message.
That's the problem with Canthmore's voice, is that there's no quiet version of Canthmore. It's just it's level 10 to level 11.
Oh, trust me, Tortoise. I completely understand.
Yes,
Thank
my
you.
friend.
What?
How's your mother doing?
I have to
Like, oh my god.
Ah, yes,
Alright,
a stealth mission, my favorite.
Show me
Like, no,
cooperation, dear lad.
All
like, I'm
building,
not even.
all buildings exist in the outside, which means that there is no such thing as an inside voice.
Like, no joke. To do the Robert voice, I actually have to like stretch my back, like sit up straight out of my chair, put my hands on my hips, and
Yeah.
like puff my chest out. Like I
That
have
is
to do
what
that
I'm
with
doing.
a smile on my face. Hell yeah.
His hump looks like old Lil Werther's original.
Fucking
That
Christ.
was for a candy version of Numal. You leave me alone.
I still love that got
Bite
saved.
me.
I did name a Numal Werther's in Pokemon Scarlet, Punk. I'll have you know.
Uh,
But you guys do come back together again. Above game, feel free to discuss either in character or out of character about what you guys want to do now as a group. Now that you're all back together again.
see what's up with us, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm good with that as well.
Anyone disagree? Going once. Going twice. Okay. So, you guys are going to go and confront Oz. My question is, do you want to bring any members of the Old Guard with you? Those of immediate access to you all at this moment are Nicholas, Reno, Garrett, and Twitch. Twitch admittedly has been kind of doing her own thing, so she hasn't exactly been around the castle, but she's been around.
I would absolutely want to get Twitch in on this.
Okay, if you guys want to get Twitch in, you will have to go and sort of, quote-unquote, hunt her down, but which won't really involve too much. It will just involve a bit more time.
I don't want to bother Reno, because Reno is probably hard at work, just above game.
Probably Nick. Wouldn't he want to be there?
I'd like to get Garrett too.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think everyone. Okay, so I feel like Garrett would want to be there, Nick would want to be there, and Twitch is probably the best like counterpart, and I can tell that some shit's about to go wrong with this guy. Warning detector.
Mm-hmm.
You all would know
Yeah.
that during the gala, Twitch and Garrett both got into a fight with Amnon.
That's right.
Ah!
I
Oh, yeah.
forgot about that.
It's been a while,
same.
which is why I'm reminding you all.
Wow.
In fact,
Yeah.
Twitch was hurt badly after the fight.
Remind
Yes.
me, was Amnon around when the Old Guard was dealing with the Hellfire Assembly?
According to their reports, not that they're aware of. But
Okay.
from what you know via Lily, he was around.
So he was around, he just wasn't.
You're not sure
Um,
what role he took, but you know he was around because of what happened between him and Lily's squad during the Xandarian War.
Okay, but the Old Guard never met him.
The Old Guard had no reports of Oz, no.
Okay.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering, you guys want to get Nick, you want to get Garrett, and you want to get Twitch. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Nicholas is easy to agree on. You're just like, you go in there and you're just like, hey, we're going to talk with Oz. You want to come? And he's like, yeah. It's kind of just, yeah. You go over and you find Garrett, and Garrett has been given a sort of small rundown as to what's happened. And he sort of, he's in the middle of actually training Nexus. And he goes, yes, I suppose it would be good to see the true face of this bastard who's been making a muck of things. Sure, I'll be there. Alright, son, we're gonna take a lunch break. How's that sound? Okay. Says Nexus, who's kind of like a bit tired from his extensive lessons.
Garrett, real quick, you got any idea where we can find Twitch?
Let me roll for him. That's a good roll. I believe she mentioned she was going to partake in the city life. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm sure if you explore, you'll be able to find her.
So she's somewhere in the city. Got it. Thanks.
I'd be on the lookout for any recent robberies.
So we're looking
I
for
hate that that
crowded
makes sense.
places where people like to gather, so like a mall or
A mall?
sorry, not a mall. A square, a town square.
The
is there a
worst part is
festival
that
in
you
town?
said that, and I was
Like market stalls. Like, shut up.
The shopping district.
Yes, the shopping district, the entertainment district,
I could just send her a message. asking
tourist
her where she
areas.
is.
You know,
You can
sorry.
also just send her a
bars,
message.
concert venues.
I don't know. I'm just kind of liking the idea of Corey just looking around, like just sitting.
Corey gets lost
just
and
like-
goes on an accidental adventure while looking for Twitch.
That sounds like a one
And just-
shot.
And just
It
Corey
does.
just sitting there with like a coffee in hand going, I could just ask her, but I don't want to ruin this moment for her.
Corey, make me an investigation
It's the
check.
Tales in Bossing Say episode on Dragon's Reach.
Oh my god, you're right.
Corey, investigation check.
$16.
Okay. I was hoping you would roll low.
I think we all were.
Just for this bit.
It'd be funny, but
It would be funny. You
Alas, she is smart.
Yes. You do spend a little bit of time, sort of rummaging about town, and you do eventually bump into Twitch, who is just kind of, at this point, just kind of doing her own thing, and she goes, "Hey, what's up?" You see that she appears to be counting, coins from a coin purse, and then you look down to her side and you see another coin purse.
Can Corey try and frisk her of some of those real quick?
Frisk her for some of those? What do you like?
Snatch them!
Okay,
I was thinking the same thing.
I wasn't sure why you were using the term frisk, but yes, you make me
Because they're technically in pockets.
go ahead and make me a. You're not trying to do this stealthily, right?
No, speed is of the
Yeah,
essence.
just make me an athletics check.
How many coin purses are there?
Because
She's got one that she seems to be rummaging through, and then one
Can I
down at her
argue-
side.
can I argue acrobatics
No.
or a sleight of hand?
Well, sleight of hand is if you're trying to do it stealthily. Oh!
Nat 20? Question mark?
Okay.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, Jesus
Nice
Christ.
to see you.
Okay. That's funny. She got a 19 on the die. However, she doesn't have an athletic score.
Hey, me neither.
So she looks at you and she goes, "Hey, what's up?" And looks back down at the coins, and then she notices they're gone, and she's just like, "Hey, get your own."
Corey kind of like dances back around a couple of the others as she inspects them and goes.
What?
She's like, hey, Why? No.
Why?
What? Why? Yeah.
It's how I make a living.
Ah, well, then consider this your idiot tax, and she pockets them.
What? Oh.
But come on, we got bigger things to worry about. We're gonna go beat up Oz.
You think she's gonna give a bit of a wild reply, considering you just called her an idiot? And then
I said she's paying the idiot tax. I didn't say she's an idiot.
and then you say the name Oz, and she goes, "Who?"
Oh.
Amnon.
Oh. I miss some stuff.
Yeah, you want to come help us beat him up?
Oh, I would love nothing more. I still got the scar. And she pulls up her, like, armor a little bit and, like, the shirt underneath. And you can see there's a rather nasty scar, right, like, on her tummy.
Oh, shit. And Corey gestures to her stomach. She's like, me too.
No, we're...
Wait, he stabbed her twice. Was it in the stomach both times, or was it...
Oh, God. Was it?
I feel like one was in the back.
I remember the one in the basement. Well, the one in the basement was just with, like, a needle. It wasn't, like, with a knife. So...
Still can't... She's stabbed.
You were still stabbed. That one was in the tum-tum. The second one... Oh, God. I'm trying to remember. It was like 2 weeks ago. I think it was also in the tum-tum. Why does he have an obsession with our tummies?
I don't know. He gave me a colon, like, of scars, like, just ... She's just gesturing at them.
You notice that Twitch's scar is very much not a colon or, like, a dot of some sort, but a rather significant, like, cut. Guess he got off light then. And she sort of pulls down her shit. Yeah, no, I've been meaning to get back at that dickhead, so let's go.
Yeah.
While they're walking, I want to roll a sleight of hand.
On the Master Rogue?
Yes, but not for what you think.
Okay, what are you attempting to do?
She's gonna slip a gold into Twitch's pocket.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
Also, how much did Corey get from that?
You got 6 silver.
I see.
21!
Maybe.
It wasn't very much.
Ah, then it really didn't matter then, so I can feel less bad about it. Hey!
However, you are pretty confident that somebody is going to be real pissed when they realize they're missing like $60.
Yes.
The equivalent of $60.
Yeah.
With a 21, you do slip a single gold piece into her pocket, into her back pocket, which admittedly is a bit awkward to do because she is so low to the floor.
Touched her butt.
That's right. Twitch is
Sorry.
What is she, a gnome?
Noom.
She is a gnome, yes.
Oh, I thought she was a half.
I
Oh wait,
forgot.
no, she's a halfling. She is smaller
Ah.
than Lily.
That's possible.
Yes. Fun fact, halflings are smaller than gnomes. Which is a wild misconception, because a lot of people think gnomes are smaller than halflings, but it's the other way around.
I have in my notes that she's a gnome.
I'm double checking. I think I made her a halfling. It would help if I was looking at the right window. Yeah, I have it as a halfling. If I told you she was a gnome before, that is my mistake.
Okay, I shall change my note.
Okay. But you guys, alongside Twitch, do make your way back to the castle, as well as the Iron Cathedral. This is a rather significant group going into the Iron Cathedral chamber at this moment. It's like 10, 11 people. So it doesn't take much for Oz to sort of realize you guys are all coming in as you all do. However, as you all sort of wait for a response, there is none. As you look inside, and you can see he's just sort of slumped up against the wall, just kind of looking at his feet.
Medicine check to make sure he's alive?
Sure.
Could also just throw your shoe at him.
That'd be difficult to do considering he is behind a metal chamber wall.
Damn, you're right.
I mean, it's just the principle.
Well, once
of the
we're
matter.
well, no.
17.
He does seem to still be alive, but he is just sort of sitting up against the wall, kind of just looking down at his legs and his feet. He's
Did we
not
break
quite
him?
curled up on the floor, but he's not exactly at attention. You guys do? You notice Nicholas kind of looks to you all and just kind of shrugs. It's been just kind of like this since he got here, or since he woke up, rather.
He's pacing when we were here earlier.
He's been quiet. I don't like it. At this point, Twitch kind of bangs on the door. It's like, "Hey, dickhead!" To which,
Good, if she didn't, Cora was about to.
Oz has no response. And after that, Twitch kind of turns around and goes, "Well, he's dead. That sucks. I was hoping to get a couple shots in."
He's not dead.
If he is, we can bring him back and we can kill him again.
Ooh, can we? That sounds like a great idea. Better yet, if he's alive, can we kill him, then bring him back, and then kill him again?
Let's see how this plays out.
I've got an idea. Hey, Lily, come here.
He kind of looks confused. Why?
He has a thing about your bloodline. Just curious of seeing you, Tarzan.
Lily will hesitantly kind of move forward.
Lily, make me a perception check.
Ten.
You do notice the eyes sort of look up at you a little bit, but there's not much more reaction than that.
Anyone got a way to test if he can hear us?
Oh, he can hear us.
We can
Says
just
Nicholas.
Oh, I was about to send a message to him.
There are a couple filters that bring sound and air into the room. He can hear us.
Why the long face, bud?
There's no response.
Maybe we broke his will to live.
No. If that's what the case, he wouldn't be pacing. Planning for a possible escape? Like, kind of shouting towards Oz.
Waiting for someone?
There is no response. Garrett kind of speaks up at this point. I don't like this.
Me neither.
Nope.
Not either.
Of course, we're gonna try again. It's real fucked up how you stab, most chicks you meet in the stomach. It's you want to talk about it?
There's no response. You do notice he is shaking, though. He is sort of like trying to prevent it. Like he's kind of like holding his arm, but you can see like from the the elbow down, his arm is still kind of like shaking. He seems to have it somewhat under control to where it's not as violent as it was before, but he is still sort of vibrating in his spot.
So, hey, Tart. When Corbin got stabbed, was that in the gut as well?
It was.
Kind of just kind of looks towards Corey. No, I was stabbed as well. Maybe it's just a favorite part of it.
Sarah's going to take idea from this. Why don't you tell us about Deidre?
There is no response.
We'd really like to hear about her.
Corbin, I also thought about yours would have been, because he sort of like rushed around you. It would have been actually no, he got up in your face, didn't he? No, never mind.
He
Ignore
did.
me. Never mind. Ignore me. Continue.
Corbin actually was about to whisper in Sylvan to Corey, "Don't you have that neat little trick that can read mind?"
Sylvan.
Sorry, Primordial.
Oh wait, I have comprehend languages. Fucking never mind. It doesn't matter what you say. I'll understand it.
It would have been in Primordial.
I do like the idea of him doing Sylvan though, and Corey just being like, "What?
What'd you call me?"
What'd you call me?"
Wait,
Anyway.
like probably like a start, like a double take of like, wait, oh, I understand. That's right. Circle it.
It would have been in Primordial, for all intents and purposes. He would have been asking if you had that mind reading thing prepared.
I always have detect thoughts. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
What's he thinking right now?
Detect thoughts. Go.
Cool. That'd be a cool thing you could do if you could cast that spell at this moment.
That's right. No magic in here.
Oh, I
Sorry,
forgot
all.
about that. Sorry about that.
Two-way
forgot.
window.
Okay. Cora's gonna pop out the whip that she's got. He's free, right? He's free in here, right?
No.
Are you walking?
He is behind. So I will again direct you to the scene in the Avengers, where Loki is inside the giant like glass chamber, and then there's like the outside area to it. That's essentially what you're in right now. You're in the outside.
I thought we were in it with him. My bad.
No, you're in the outside section of this chamber, and then he's on the inside. Except his is made of this extremely heavy-duty looking iron or metal. And hey, I'm gonna groat Xfinity, considering I have disconnected like 3 times in the last 2 minutes.
I'm sorry.
hate it here. Anyways. No, you're fine. Yes, the only way to access this chamber is the single large, like heavy, almost like vault door. It's like a bunker door.
It actually reminds me of.
God damn! Fucking please, stream. I hate it.
Okay. The description of the door actually reminds me of like a submarine door.
That's kind of what it is, yeah. What are you thinking, gang? Feel free to discuss above game if you guys want, by the way.
He's okay. So above game, he's probably, if I'm gonna be real, he's probably only gonna respond to Lily.
That is a good possibility. I really thought maybe the comment about Deidre?
Deirdre.
Get him? Deirdre. Okay.
Well, I
thought
was about to
get
get
him, but-
something, but things kind of got derailed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fawn.
I don't think it was you. I don't know what happened actually. It kind of just devolved. It's okay.
Feel free to do it now.
It'd be really nice to know about Deidre. Wait, hold on. First of all, we all know that, like, we've all talked about the fortune teller looking like Deidre, right?
No. Well,
I thought we all talked about it. Like, it was brought up with everyone around.
Lily mentioned to you that Deirdre was not a tiefling. The one that she met. The fortune teller.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Well,
then never mind.
sorry, I say Deirdre. Argona, rather.
Okay, then never mind.
So Flit is going to kind of. Oh well, I guess we're still above game. Like, I don't think there's really. There's like, the problem is there is under like any circumstance there is no way to just make this guy talk. So we just have to convince him that he wants to talk.
Yeah, without going in there ourselves.
And that basically means a single person that might be part of their obsession.
I don't know. I've got Chaos prepared.
Gash.
Still magic.
Gash.
Gaish.
Gash.
Gaish.
It's Gash.
Yes.
Gash.
Gaelic is weird.
Yeah.
There is also the problem of not being able to cast magic in this room. So if you want to cast magic on him, you're going to have to take him out.
No.
Or at least deactivate the chamber. Which you can do, and it will just be a mundane giant iron chamber. But
No.
that's
No.
something you
No.
would want to talk to Nicholas about if you wish to.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So, above game. I think we gotta put Lily on the spot here. That seems to be the only thing that there was a reaction to.
Yeah.
Lily, are you opposed to this idea?
Guess not.
I mean, you can be.
I mean, there's not really much other choice, so. I mean, yeah. Doesn't want to talk otherwise. Lily just kind of looks around.
There's a lot to say, and I have no idea how to word any of it.
You do know the eyes sort of look back up at you.
Lily kind of shivers, feeling Oz's gaze.
Before Lily goes, and Corbin will give her bardic.
You can give Lily Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. Lily, you have a Bardic Inspiration.
1d10.
Isn't that a magical thing?
Nope.
Nope.
It's because I'm so influential.
Now, before I get too deep into things, am I going straight in there, or am I just going closer? Cause
You guys could let Lily into the chamber if you want. You know Oz is unarmed.
I think that's
Personally-
a last resort.
Personally, don't like that. Even if he's unarmed, he still probably has a means to detain and probably be like, if you don't do this, I'm going to break her back or some shit.
Exactly.
Maybe send someone bigger.
I'm pretty sure he's only going to respond to Lily, though.
I don't know. Because, like, he could use any one of us as a hostage to get leverage.
Let's just have Lily out on the outside of the chamber.
Okay. Well, you guys are currently on the outside of the chamber, so.
I guess at this juncture, since we're kind of at an impasse, Foot's gonna walk on over to Lily and say, "We still need to figure out where the stuff is. Maybe start with that."
Lily nods. And she'll look up at Oz.
Where is everything?
His head slowly kind of raises up from its previous position. In a safe place. I noticed that Rose isn't with you anymore. She's gone then.
She's safe.
He'll actually kind of smirk at that. So what, you're just going to keep me in here? You notice his voice isn't as, like, crackly or raspy as it was.
I mean, as of right now, that's our intentions. Until you talk to us. From there, it's not my decision what happens to you.
And if it was, what would you do, Captain Timbers?
I don't know, I'm pretty pissed off that you impersonated the love of my life for not once, but twice?
Well, at least you had somebody to love. At least I didn't take her from you.
Look, I didn't even know about any of that. I had no idea about any of what my mother did. What
And you
my
do now.
grandmother did. Yeah, I do now.
So, tell me your thoughts. As his voice slowly begins to slip back into that uncomfortable raspiness that you're familiar with.
I don't agree with anything that happened. But I also had nothing to do with it. I'm not them.
He slowly nods a little bit. He doesn't say anything, he just kind of nods, waiting for whatever you're going to say next.
Sorry, the little child was telling me goodnight.
Good night, little child.
He said goodnight.
So what, you want an apology then? You want to torture me, make me suffer for what I did? Will that really make you feel better, Lily?
Me? Not personally.
Hmm.
I don't live for revenge.
What do you live for then? What is your purpose?
That may be something I still don't fully understand. But I do know that love is the way that I choose to live.
He slowly nods a bit. That's a fine answer. And when your purpose is taken from you, what's left?
You live on for them, in their name, rather than hate.
He smiles a little bit. Oh, you're so very close. I can see it. Right on the cusp of greatness. He sort of slumps back up against the wall a bit.
Fine. Tell me about this opal.
He looks at you with a slightly sour expression. That opal was her driving force. She lived to know what its true purpose was. She could tell it was magical, and I'm sure you can as well. It gave her purpose. And now, now it's simply a trinket. One holding great power. One that I plan to take back. After that, he just sort of kind of tilts his head at you and just kind of stares. Are we done here then?
Don't think so. You didn't really answer my initial question. So,
Oh, am I supposed to? Is that what you want me to do? You want me to answer your fucking questions?
We can make you.
You watch as his gaze does not leave you, Lily. He smiles a bit. You're already far too late. Question me, torture me, do whatever the hell you want. It won't make a difference. And it will just it will just show me what you are exactly. Perhaps it will give you purpose. He sort of spits the word out. Garrett sort of speaks up at this point. This isn't working.
This is all he lived for. So now he doesn't have any access to it anymore. He has no reason to continue, right? part of me wonders if Rose would have gotten more out of Oz. I doubted. So, I guess Twit's going to walk up. If you're still so talkative, so angry, you seem so convinced that nothing matters. Why?
For the first time since Lily has started talking to Oz, Oz seems to properly draw his attention over to Flit. He doesn't say anything, but he does kind of look. And Flit, you notice that he smiles. Make me an insight check.
Oh, wow.
That ain't doing.
No, I have no clue.
His eyes go back over to you, Lily. The longer you stay in here with me, the more time you waste and the farther your goal slips from your fingers.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
To anyone?
What exactly are you trying to insight?
Do I know if he's meaning about all the stuff? If I'm trying to see like what he means by that.
May I as well?
Sure.
Same.
Same?
Sure.
Same.
Sure.
29.
Wow, I'm rolling fantastic tonight.
27.
12.
It was my number just backwards. That doesn't help. I'm sorry.
If you guys are here, well, then where is everyone else? If you guys are here, who's out there doing anything? Looking for the artifacts, looking for new artifacts?
Who was that again?
What do you mean?
Did you say, wait. Was that you saying that?
That's what you guys get as a result from your check.
Oh, okay, sorry. I misheard it and thought for some reason Oz was saying that. I was about to say, none of your business, bitch!
It's exactly
No, sorry.
like he said. You guys are wasting your time.
At that point, Corvin will kind of speak up. Oh, he doesn't know, does he? Trying to catch his attention. Do you think that we would be so foolish into not keeping track of them, even if they left? We actually have a pretty decent idea of where they are, but Pierre's just looking for some form of cooperation.
Anyone who wants to roll insight again.
22?
18.
Corvin,
17.
also make me a deception check.
I was waiting for that.
20.
Deception, disadvantage.
Nice!
Ah, double 21s.
That's a nat one. That's a nat one.
That's a
Nat
nat one.
11.
Wait.
No,
Oh, wait. No,
it's
you don't
part
have
of-
it.
well, ooh, actually, I do have inspiration.
You do have inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that. So for the inspiration, do you want me to just roll like a flat one and then, or
Yeah, just re-roll it.
okay? It would still be a disadvantage, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Better than
That's
the
still
nat one.
That's still a 19.
Still a 19 because of your fucking stupid fucking subclass.
Silver tongue, yeah. I avoided the nat one with a 19.
Even with that, all of your insights, he knows you're bluffing. Above game, he got a nat 20 on his insights.
Damn it.
Oh, cock.
One of
Well.
the few checks that I've had to roll today.
So, Fletch just gonna kind of motion everyone back. I think he might be a bit. He then don't think he has anything more to share, but he did say one thing at least. Kind of keeping it a little hush hush. Farther away from our goal. The way he talked made it seem like the items are in transit as opposed to already acquired.
Hey, Oz. I don't know if you'll respond, but, do you even like the rest of the people that you worked with?
What a
Like, I gotta
what
know.
a question.
I gotta
Huh.
know. Like, you can answer as freely as you wish. But I gotta know, one, how the fuck did y'all meet? Because y'all are, if we're a ragtag bunch, that's just pot meets kettle. Because you guys are too. So, were you guys like scouted? Were you just gathered? Were you just suddenly in an elevator? Not, yeah, no, they have elevators, like they're mechanical elevators. It's just not as fancy. Elevators, but like you turned around, they're like, so you wondering why I gathered you all here today? Are they your coworkers? Are they your friends? Are they just people you know?
Just a
We've been
slow,
wondering this since like we've met you fuckers.
just
Literally.
a slow turn to Corey, and just says, "I think you've had enough coffee."
No. While we have him here, I don't know if he'll answer, but it's been on my mind since we met him. I know Ravon's wondered too.
There is no response.
Lily, can you ask him? He's a petty ass bitch.
Lily kind of, thinks for a minute, trying to word it.
That actually is a valid question. How did you end up with everyone?
Lily, make me a persuasion check.
I argue advantage.
Can we give her
because of
guidance?
Corey.
Yeah, but can we argue advantage or can Corey give her guidance?
I will allow guidance. I will not allow advantage on this.
She'll bump her with her elbow to cast it. Like a thank you bump. a D4.
You also have inspiration.
That too. Oh, I never did a thing. Can I do a thing in the meantime? I just have to roll something. It's not like a thing. Tart.
Sure.
Wheel again. Okay. When will I get? Whoa!
Oh, you rolled the 4. Okay, cool. You.
You might want to add that in that 1d10.
So what is the total?
That would be a 14, I believe.
14.
Where are you gonna add the inspiration?
Can I add my wheel to that?
I'll allow it. Because it lets you add another D4 to checks, right?
Let's me add a D6.
A D6. Sure, go for it.
Hey! It's 5.
Okay.
So does that make it 19?
A 19. He looks at you, Lily. I was brought into the fold after a very, very long sleep under a calm, peaceful ocean. It's not rocket science, dear. I'm very good at what I do, and somebody saw talent in that.
Okay, but who?
Who do you think? Your late queen.
How long ago?
How long indeed? He seems to think for a moment. Going probably on, I don't know, 40, 50 years at this point? No. Not quite that long. Maybe 25, 30. Who's to say, really? Time is an enigma. Go lose my mind with my stream. Fucking god.
Were you working for her when you took out my squad?
Was I? Perhaps. Perhaps it was to set things in motion. Perhaps you don't know your queen as well as you think you do. Or perhaps it was just me doing what I do. Trying to stretch my legs a little bit.
I'm just glad that I didn't allow the death of someone I loved turn me into something so full of hate.
Oh, but you're all about emotions, aren't you? That's your whole fucking shtick. So it begs the question, what does happen when you begin to hate Captain Timbers? What happens when you snap? He smiles. I hope we learn to find out together. Any more questions for me, or may I return to my admittedly relaxing peace and quiet?
Lily looks at Flit.
I'm honestly not sure if we're gonna get much more out of him right now.
Twitch sort of speaks up at this point. I think he's playing us. He's buying time, but for what?
For the others to find him.
Repeat that one more time, Sarah?
For the others to find him?
He did say that we are wasting our time here talking to him instead of finding the artifacts.
That's what I'm concerned about. If he is, as he said, if what I thought is correct, and the items are in transit, we may be able to locate them. Let's gonna have a. Just gonna look up for a second, and then say, perhaps we should talk about this more elsewhere.
Lily breaks her gaze from
Oz?
from Oz and looks to the doorway.
Yeah. I really don't feel like being here anymore.
As Lily begins to watch, a couple of you with higher passive perceptions would notice a devilish smile just sort of slowly creep around his lips. I'll be here waiting if you need to speak with me again, Captain Timbers. I'm not going anywhere.
Lily just stops to listen but doesn't say a word.
Garrett sort of stops for a moment. And he puts his hand on the chamber itself, and looking in at Oz, he sort of mutters something to himself. Corey and Flit, you hear him slowly, quietly just kind of mutter. What did you do to Ariana, you bastard? Not loud
Wait,
enough.
who? Wait, what? I didn't have my notes out, I'm sorry.
He sort of mutters quietly, what did you do to Ariana, you bastard? Not loud enough for it to be really perceivable.
And that was Garrett?
That was Garrett, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Not really loud enough for it to be perceivable to anyone except you guys with your fuck high passive perceptions.
We see all.
And then with that, he sort of shoves himself off the chamber and begins to leave. Nicholas is honestly a bit somber as you guys sort of exit the chamber as well. But you all do exit and move to another spot to sort of go over what just happened. I think that's a good spot for a bio break.
Sounds good.
I need to get up and fucking walk away because I'm losing my mind over this shit with my stream.
No problem, buddy.
I don't blame you. In the meantime, how's it going?
Oz gives me trauma.
I just see someone to smack in.
He has plenty
Fuck
of
around
trauma
with.
to provide.
True. He said we can't torment him. What about if we humiliate him?
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I genuinely don't think there's anything we can do to this person.
I've
Once
got an
you-
idea.
Once you've been under, like, drowning for several hundred years, that kind of trumps everything.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna pitch this idea. It's stupid, but it would genuinely make someone very uncomfortable and miserable. And not even in a war crimes, not like cutting off his limbs and then just putting him like in stasis or something. Not even like that. Not twisted like that.
Punk, you
But-
don't need to sell me on this. I'm already
Shut up.
intrigued
But
as
we
shit.
figure out if he's lactose intolerant. All right, follow me.
Oh,
That
I'm
doesn't tell
already
it.
loving this.
oh my
Figure
god.
it out. Use Gesh to
It is
make him
Gish.
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 I don't know. Anyway, we use that to make him eat a lot of dairy. We only give like at least dairy 2 meals out of the day. Makes him very uncomfortable and miserable. He's still alive. That's all we can do. He's just miserable.
Okay. So, 2 problems with that. Number 1, he's still in an anti-magic bubble. Number
It would
2,
be easy to pull him out and then whatever. Yeah, you're
Nope.
right, but yeah.
Number 2, I don't think he eats anymore. Again, he's been under the sea for several hundred years, and we know he's undead.
Which is why we need to make him eat. Starving.
He's hardly starving. Making some homemade fucking Gouda, a sandwich, a charcuterie board. I don't know. Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Thank you.
You know what you need? You know what you
We'll
need
send
after
you a
several
Gouda
hundred
basket
years?
the day we kill the rest of your cohorts, motherfucker.
Have you been left under the sea for several hundreds of years in agonizing torment? Why don't you enjoy a nice stew? Never change, punk.
Hey. I exist.
There's nothing quite like getting a DM from one of my players saying, fucking, where is it?
Oh my.
What would Corey have to do to find out if he's lactose intolerant?
God.
I guess the answer would be get Lily to ask him. Cause he's a petty little fuck.
Ah, yes, here is my one weakness.
It's actually the power of love.
What, is he suddenly Voldemort?
Huh?
I mean, he kind of looks like him.
Fuck, you're right!
He does kind of look like him a little bit.
Look like who?
It's Voldemort.
Who?
Oh, yeah, it's the no-nose.
Oh, I thought you were doing a bit of like he's one who shall not be named.
Oh,
I thought Joe was doing a bit.
Nah, fucker has no nose.
True.
He's pale as fuck, too.
True.
I'm gonna be right back in like a half a second.
That's cool. I'm just eating brownies.
I'm just here planning my my plan to burn down Xfinity HQ.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of information to give someone on a 12 for insight.
On a happier note, trying Dos Equis for like the first time in like 10 something years. It's actually pretty good.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Yeah. I think it's just because like back then I just didn't have the taste buds for a darker lager.
I'm
But
not
now
a
it's
beer
like,
guy.
hey,
And I am back.
I'm meh about it. I don't mind it.
I prefer ciders, but I don't
Yes.
mind a good beer.
Exactly.
All right. The CG is back. Let's do a quick roll call. CG.
Yes.
Tart. J Frost.
I can't move my legs. There's a kitty on them.
Licky. Joe.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Punk.
Yo.
River.
I have a brisket grilled cheese sandwich on sourdough bread.
Oh,
On toasted sourdough bread, and it's crunchy. It's
Crunchy.
crunchy.
And Sarah.
Pet the kitty.
Pet the kitty. Old man. Alright. So, let me change our music a little bit as we kind of get back into this. What we feeling? What we feeling? What we feeling? I know what we're feeling.
Bob Shamus.
You guys exit the chamber with admittedly not as much information, as many answers as you had been hoping you would have received, and you go to the guard chambers to sort of go over your findings. Twitch on the while you guys are kind of walking, is like, I'm gonna be honest, that was a waste of time.
I mean, there really wasn't like any reason for him to speak. We were just kind of hoping he would.
Yeah.
That said,
I was hoping I didn't even get to punch him.
I mean, if you like later, I could potentially shift into him, and then you could punch him, if that makes you feel better. I mean, I'd like if you didn't, but if you really need to.
I could just throw up an illusion of him.
I will accept this. If I punch the illusion, will the illusion do dramatic death noises?
You have to ask.
Give me this illusion.
Throws up the illusion, and it's like, so it's Oz, but like,
With a dick drawn on his face?
no, it's a depiction of the Virgin Oz from the meme.
Who's the Chad in that scenario?
What up?
But Twitch goes, yeah, and starts like shadow boxing in place. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, you like that? And then
The illusion-
just takes a running like full body like drop kick, and the illusion disappears. Yeah, dickhead. That didn't make me feel any better.
Well, shit.
I think Oz did part with one thing though. He made it sound like the items are still in transit, as opposed to already in their clutches.
So at the very least, we can try and get a scry on it.
Possibly. Let me take a look. Foot is going to... If scry doesn't work, we can try the other information gathering tool that we have, and is going to look on over to Corey. As I crack my voice manly in a way.
Alright.
Corey!
Corey, that kills people!
Corey is here. Hi.
We might be able to use your abilities as the Rune Delver to kind of get an idea of what happened to the items.
Corey's ears droop a tiny bit. I can definitely try. I'm still learning what Rune Delver means. But I can try.
I have faith in you, Corey.
Thank you.
And Foot is going to, seemingly after like a weird pause, going to step on over and just kind of like give a acknowledging pat on the back of, you got this.
No. Cute.
I can try a scrying as well, though. Is there anything else that, like, you think we might work words? That's the lead I was thinking about pursuing, but did you guys have any other ideas? As Flit just kind of pulls out the scrying orb.
Not that I could really think of a moment that hasn't already been discussed.
All right. I'll lead off. If you guys, this will still take a few minutes, so if you guys want to keep talking, I'm gonna focus on this for a little bit. And after kind of a second, it's like Flick said. After a second, Flick goes, I'm actually feeling a little bit shy, so if you don't mind, I'll take a look at this in the other room. Just a little too many people in here.
No one seems to reject your idea of going into the other room. No one is telling
There's-
you no.
Do you
There's a
mind if
bit
I
of a
at least
raise.
take along with?
What?
Do you mind if I at least take along?
No, I'd rather do this myself, if that's okay.
Corvin would have a bit of a raised eyebrow, but he won't say anything.
CG, would you allow me to make a insight check?
Sure.
Well, I guess I should actually be asking Kart.
I mean, a CG will allow it, then yeah. Yeah, I'll do it.
Wow. Damn.
Hey, CG, I'm gonna DM you something. Okay. Alright, continue. What would Sarah get with a 30, CG? Flit.
I'm gonna send you something, actually, Sarah.
Oh, I love this. Okay. Just waiting for a moment to see what the result of this is. Just letting this play out.
Okay. Okay. Sarah's not going to say anything.
Okay. So, Flit, you get up and you leave the room, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Flit gets up and walks out. Diana admittedly will go, that's a bit odd. Never seen Flit do that before.
Yeah, no, she's definitely acted off.
I'm a bit worried.
I am going to run and check something quick.
Okay.
Sarah's going to run down to Flit's room.
Gasp, is she pregnant?
God, I hope not.
I don't...
Again an ant?
Diana will face you. Flit. Or not Flit, Corey. I don't think that's it, dear.
That was
I-
a joke, dear.
That would require her having sex and awkwardly.
We're
staring
not
at
talking
the
about
couches.
that!
I'm talking super awkward.
This is my friend! This is my friend! I'm not talking about it!
Wait,
Hey,
what
we
are
all
we
had to
talking
listen
about now?
We all had to listen the first time you and Diana had sex.
The Flit.
What?
You think that inn was had insulated rooms?
I'm just going to go pour a strong drink for everybody. And Ravon just pulls out the alchemy jug and starts pouring out beer. First one's going to
A double
Corey.
for Corey, please.
Fucking. At that point, Corbin guy just clasps his hands. By the way, I forgot to say, Diana, good work. As he just
Second one goes to
Please do not-
Diane.
Please do not speak to me ever again.
second.
Any of you.
What did I do?
I no longer have friends.
What did I do?
Twitch, you watch as Twitch takes the alchemy jug and just starts pouring beer into her mouth.
Hey! Grabs it back and he immediately goes, get the glass like civilized being.
After that, I'm way past the glass. Hand it over.
Oh, for the love of
Pass
Atlas.
the
Okay.
rock.
Sarah
Not
just
good
took
either.
off right after she said that. She's just gone down the hallway.
Taking in. Apparently, we're gonna have a drinking event while you guys do your
Yep.
thing.
We're gonna cut to Sarah a little bit. Sarah, you're on your way to Flit's room?
Correct.
Okay. You are able, you know where Flit sleeps. You're able to get to her room with no issue.
She's going to knock on the door.
There is no answer.
I knocked, I'm coming in. She opens the door.
CG, would Flit's room be locked?
No, not really. She trusts everyone in the castle.
Okay. You are able to
Is he teasing me like that?
You are able to enter Flit's room with no issue.
Is Flit in there?
No, Flit's outside. In the fucking, outside of the guard chamber. You know this. What a silly question.
May I roll perception?
Roll me a perception check.
Fuck, that's an 8.
Flit is not in this room. CG, what would Sarah see with an 8 looking into your room?
You see a windowsill with lovely plants on it, with a really rather like haphazardly made spot for the thunder lotus, as they didn't exactly have like an orb pedestal holder, but it's sitting there enjoying the sunlight. The room is actually rather sparse for the most part. There is, however, on the far wall, basically the only other thing in the room outside of the plants is the well-maintained and kind of honestly in a spot where it might be looked and admired, her gown from the ball.
But no other living person. Or animal.
You do see that Rocky is sleeping on the floor. Muggsy, not there.
Oh, I forgot about the doggos. Sarah just kind of looks around. Okay. And slowly leaves and shuts the door. What about Reno's room? Where's that?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I said, what about Reno's room? Where is that?
You know where Reno's room is. You've been in it before. You do make your way over there, and you do enter the rather large interior chamber, which still doesn't quite make sense to you. And you see a lot of books flying around, and a lot of magical mishap happening. And Kieran kind of comes up to you and goes, "Now is really not a good time."
I'll just ask you then. Have you seen Foot?
No. She
Kieran.
seems to think for a moment. No, last time I saw Flit was yesterday.
Okay, that seems legit. I think she's pulling a prank on everyone again.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
I said I think she's pulling a prank on everyone again.
A prank? What way?
Flit is not acting like herself, and there has been at least one occasion where she has swapped places with Toshi. So I'm wondering if that's what happened.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna let you handle that. As
Yep.
we got a lot going on in here right now, kind of pointing out like the flying books and everything.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Reno's planning right now. I'm honestly keeping my distance.
Oh, that does not sound good. Any idea?
It's fine, I think.
Any word on the Nightmare Sage?
That's what he's planning for.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys to that. And Sarah just kind of leaves.
Okay. Flit, go ahead and pull up Scrying for me. Sarah, where are you going next?
Ah. Hey, CG, where all does Flit like to hang out?
She does like going to the garden.
She'll run and check the garden quick then.
How the fuck did Flit get so far?
You go out to the garden, and Flit is not there. You can make
I'm
a
out of
perception
ideas.
check if you wish. Flit is definitely not there. Also, thank you for the scrying, CG.
God damn it. Alright. Sarah's out of ideas. She's going back to the group.
Okay. I like to think this was about like a 15-minute endeavor that Sarah went on, just going around the castle while you guys are drinking, going over what just occurred.
Oh, this was 100% a wild goose chase.
Flit.
Corey's personal hell.
Sorry, I'm reading real quick. Okay. So I'm looking at scrying, and you can't actually scry on one of the objects.
Ah.
It specifies it has to be a creature.
Boo.
Curses. Well, I'm gonna say that Flit learned that after about 10 minutes or so.
Okay. Alright, you re-enter the chamber. Sarah, once you re-enter the chamber to see that Sarah is missing.
Oh, where'd Sarah go?
I've honestly no idea. She didn't really say anything. I've just been enjoying the show.
I mean, alright. Well, as she walks out of the other room where she was scrying, literally next to the one that they were in.
Hey, Corey!
Hmm.
Make me a con save. As you and Twitch are deep in it. Oh
Hey.
no!
I'm assuming they wouldn't get my bonus.
Remember what I
for
said
this
about
one.
Corey's personal hell?
As you begin to slow down and Twitch keeps seeming to get going despite her small stature, you sort of throw in the towel silently, and Twitch goes, yeah, kind of slowly putting her arms up, almost like the hypers emote. Yeah.
Maybe if someone hadn't brought that up, I would have done better.
Okay,
It's-
I'm just
it's
going
nothing
to
to
take
be-
this back.
Fuck you guys.
It's nothing to be
I have-
ashamed of.
I have no friends. And
It's
she
lit-
just slumps
it's lit-
over the what were they
It's
drinking?
lit-
Were they
Wait.
drinking on a table?
I
Wait,
was-
why are...
I like to think you guys were just drinking at the table, just passing the alchemy jug back and forth.
She just slumps over the table,
Sip,
just like head first.
Wait, why am I...
pass?
Why am I not friends with Corey anymore? I seem to
I
have missed
guess
something.
Flit is. Flit wasn't part of this. She
Wait, what
says
did I
like
do?
lifting one hand up, still head on the table.
You feel Diana's hand sort of like going up and down your back, just kind of like the "it's okay." Corey.
Ruvan's taking the alchemy jug away from everybody, and he's going, I am never letting you all touch this thing ever again.
I didn't even
I
drink
bought
out
it!
of it.
No, you didn't!
I'm pretty sure they went halvesies or Corey bought it.
You guys
No!
would have these, I believe.
You can have it on the weekends!
That's
Excuse you?
That's not how that works.
Excuse you?
It's not a
For the-
child.
Corey, you are drunk.
For the
So-
record. For the record, I didn't have anything.
You had everything to do with this. You're the
Oh, I just-
you're the asshole that said it.
I'm
She's
sorry.
like dragging her head across the table, like pointing, just annoyed but also weakly
Like slowly
in
raises
like
up
the
his
general
hands.
directions where she remembers they were before she put her head down.
Like he'll just slowly like kind of raise his hands. Far be it from me for not thinking that intimacy is a thing to be ashamed of.
It's an inn. Other guests stay there. You would think there was some mild insulation, but no.
Do you,
Ve-
The
very
universe
thin.
was not kind to us this day.
do you guys want to hear what I found out?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
I want to hear, as your friend, these assholes can leave because they're not my friends.
Alright, we're not doing this anymore. And Diana's gonna cast Lesser Restoration on you.
So
You feel your buzz, you feel your drunken stupor just completely like flush out of you, and now you just really have to pee.
Ooh. Ah,
So
that's nice.
here's the thing. Side effect of scrying is I have to scry on a person. I can't actually scry on an object. It doesn't quite work that way.
Okay.
So I'm not. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a dead end.
Shit.
I don't know. Maybe we should just. I don't know what avenue to pursue at this juncture.
Sarah, this is around the time you come back into the room where
Oh, hey.
Flit is there.
Oh, hey Sarah. Where'd you go?
Sarah just 1,000-yard stares at Flit for a minute. Give it up. Toshi.
So you see a small lizard appear from inside Flit's robes, and then snap. You see Flit on Flit's shoulders. Oh, good, someone got it.
Sarah just gives the most inhumane screech.
What is even going on? You know what? Screw it. I'm drinking now.
Above game, I was waiting to see when somebody would notice that CG was no longer doing the Flit voice.
Legitimately speaking, I did not think that was on purpose.
I didn't even notice he wasn't doing the voice. I remembered the scene from earlier.
Toshi turns to you, Flit. Man, that took forever.
Oh, sorry. I didn't think it would be this long.
I mean, it's
You-
fine. It was funny, but man, guys.
Honestly, I thought it would be a good, I thought someone would get it right away just because, we just were dealing with a shapeshifter. We need to be better about this, guys. We really do.
This is training.
Points.
You are our
Points
leader.
to self.
You are our ally. We.
So was Genia.
To be
Wait,
fair,
what's
the-
training?
Corey, you're not drunk anymore. Stop it.
I'm
So
not
big.
doing anything. I'm just saying, wait, what's training?
To spot shapeshifters.
And
To be
shenanigans.
fair, the last time you did this, I tried chasing you with axe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you for bringing up that trauma again.
Yeah.
You are very welcome.
And I'm pretty
Drinks.
sure Raven tore apart the whole castle.
It's a night for bringing up shit, ain't it?
It is 2 in the afternoon.
It's an afternoon for bringing up shit, ain't it?
I am very concerned about everybody.
That
here
stutter
now.
tart.
Also, can I just be completely fair about something really quick? I understand that we are dealing with shapeshifters, but it's not like we could check everybody we ever meet.
No, but it's still enough to be kind of conscious of people when, something seems off.
Toshi goes,
Oh.
or can we?
Sorry, there was a little. I thought I heard something, and I kind of lost track of what
Yeah,
I said.
someone's
I'm
playing
sorry.
music somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was neat. You see,
Did Nexus pick up an instrument recently?
Twitch goes, no, sorry, that was me. I like to play with my little ocarina. I dabble.
Oh, cute.
No, it seemed like the best time for someone to be like, thinking about that sort of thing. So I honestly thought people would get it sooner. But sorry.
Yeah, like watch this. And then you watch as Toshi turns into Oz. Ugh, I'm Oz.
Okay, that is funny.
Looks on over
is
to Twitch. Make sure Twitch does not punch my good friend.
Corey puts down her sandal.
Gonna roll something for Twitch real quick.
Uh-oh.
You see the ocarina come flying across the room, and Toshi goes, ah! And ducks under the table. Love it.
I think we may.
Who's drinking
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Pepper,
I think we may have derailed everything. My apologies.
I'll admit I deserve that. This is Toshi.
I mean, we both deserve that a little bit, but
You did roll the dice.
I figured it would. If,
God.
yeah. No, you're right. But we should probably get back to kind of the serious stuff now. If nothing else, everyone got a bit of a laugh out of it, right? Right?
Oh yes, it was good time.
Nicholas speaks up. It did help kind of brighten the mood a little bit.
The
So what
drinking?
now?
I'm sorry, what?
So, what now?
Well, we don't really have any way of tracking down the artifacts, do we?
I don't know. Corey's not up to it. I guess we're at kind of a standstill.
Wait, not up to what?
Your Rune Delver stuff.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'll try and put some effort in tonight, though,
That's all we can
for
ask.
future help. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I have a stupid idea. Oz did this while he was probably still looking like Genia, or at least something else, correct? Above
Yes.
game. Was Oz still in Genia's form when he pulled off the heist?
That's what Nicholas told you, as far as you're aware.
So maybe a guard or someone may have saw Oz version of Genia. Probably gonna go somewhere to make drop off or handoff. Maybe we could, try to find that place and see if maybe a scent was left or something. Retrace straps,
Not a bad idea. Oz still remained in town, so it's not like, he escaped by magical means. So he might have been spotted.
True, and the handoff was personals, and if they're still in transition, they have to at least either be still on, the land or across the sea.
Garrett speaks up. You all have enough on your plate already. I can start asking around, see if anybody saw anything.
That would be good. Thank you.
Twitch speaks up. Yeah, I can start talking with some of my contacts, see if there were any, weird items on the market or anything. I doubt Oz would sell them off, but, there's a lot of shady shit that goes on in this town. I'm sure somebody knows something. I hope somebody knows something.
The only thing I know of, if they're trying to send it back to their headquarters, so probably fastest way would be by sea. I mean, discounting magic.
Nicholas will speak up. There is a very important detail that I think we are missing
Yes.
regarding this. Genia was in Zorn. Oz brought Genia to us, meaning Oz
Meaning
would
that-
have had to go back to Zorn at some point.
And pretty quickly, too.
Indeed.
Hmm.
That's not to say that none of this will work, but it's something to mention that the items may very well be out of our reach for now.
Well, I guess so. Even so, like, I guess we should probably make, just make sure that that is the case, I guess.
Agreed.
Which, I guess, if they're out of our reach right now, and Oz isn't talking, there's really not much we can do, huh?
Hmm.
I can start brainstorming, but yeah, we are pretty limited on options right now. But if Reno's good on his word, which he normally is, he should have something for us soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I would not recommend going in his room, by the way.
Oh, I
What?
never recommend going into his room.
Is it
There are
missing?
literal books flying.
He gets like that when he feels like he's close to something.
Yeah, Kieran said he's planning something.
Hmm.
I guess, if that's the case, all we can really do is sit and wait, right?
I would still like to check in with Flint Orion. If anyone
What-
has any spies about where the artifacts would be, he might know. He owes us.
He does.
Would
Well-
be a good way.
And it's especially if we request a no questions asked policy.
Might not be a bad idea. I think we still need to go and see him and Genia's dad as well.
For sure.
But if it's all right, I think there's something else that we need to do in the meantime. And Flit is going to look on over to Nicholas.
Right. Yeah, there's a bit to talk about, isn't there? And, Garrett and Twitch sort of take the hint, and they're both like, yeah, we're going to get to business then. Yeah, you guys have fun with, this. Just kind of pointing in between you all. Bye. And she throws out a smoke bomb and is gone.
Look, a distraction!
Why?
Garrett goes, that was... okay. Goodbye.
Unnecessary.
And he's just slowly walks out. It does that like awkward silence thing where like everyone just kind of watches him go, and it's just quiet except for the echo of his footsteps.
So, you know that, like, Doofenshmirtz joke where it's like, well, I'm out of here, and he just disappears in a puff of smoke, but he's still there? The puff
Yeah.
of smoke is Twitch, and him still being there is Garrett.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess there's no more avoiding the subject, huh?
I think at this juncture, it would help would help you and us.
Right. So, Orcathion, or as you may know him now, Kaya Gadir, was a very close friend of mine from years and years and years ago, before I even met the guard. He was a well-known figure in Flambour. His human form was a Aasimar, went by the name of Runa, and I'll give you all spelling on that.
Ooh.
Thank you.
And Kore,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
you know this already.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that. We were friends, and he was a brilliant archivist. He was making a massive impact in Flambour with his inventions. And, well, I, in our friendship, was the only one who learned that Runa was not his true face. That there was a dragon behind his devilishly handsome nature. Admittedly, devilishly handsome. Infuriatingly, devilishly handsome.
I completely understand. He nods and devilishly handsome.
But
I also understand nods and shapeshifter.
but when the Xandarian War happened and Normandir declared war on the realm, he left, realizing he couldn't avoid the subject, that he was going to have to take a side. And, well, I mentioned to you all that there was a child involved. Kid's name was Sam. Sam was not Runa's kid, or at least not by blood. It was a child that he adopted. A kid that they found on the streets after their parents had died in a fire.
Oh.
When Kaya Gadir found Sam, he figured that it would be an opportunity to help him connect more with the humanoid realm, quote unquote. He was still relatively new to putting up this front that he was putting on. And, well, once the war ended and I went to grieving regarding what happened to him, knowing that he took a rather nasty turn, I started to work. And I worked, and I worked, and, well, I disappeared for a long time. Longer than I meant. The truth is, when I came back up, Sam had been long gone. Sam had gotten sick and Charlotte. Charlotte was unable to help them. And so she left. Even now, I don't know where she is. So I did the only thing I knew. I went back to work. Tried to keep myself busy, and I worked, and I worked, and I worked, and hoped that the pain would go away. And he sort of shakes his head. It never did. I still haven't quite forgiven myself for letting that poor kid die. I kept an eye on the dragon you knew as Orcathion for some time, but I knew that there was no way I was going to be able to approach them again. And well, that's pretty much it. In my mourning, I let the only other family that I knew slip away. And it sucks. It really sucks. But I'm trying to do right by them. Trying being the key word. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And Kore, all this does line up from what you learned via legend lore.
Yup. Yeah, it does.
Either lines up with via legend lore or or your either via the legend lore or the stuff you were able to put together given what you got from the legend lore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's me. Good old Saint Nick.
Is Nick kind of sitting at the table right now?
He is,
What's... I'd like to go over and put my hand on his hand in a comforting way.
Can we give Nick a hug?
You absolutely can if you want.
Or at least Corey give him, yeah. Like a, just put an arm around him. Like a hug. Just standing up still.
Thank you. You both. You could see his eyes slowly beginning to sort of well up and fog beginning to sort of come up in under his goggles glasses. He sort of takes his sleeve and sort of rubs one of his eyes, and you see that there was perhaps like grease or something on there, so he kind of smudges it across his face.
Saying that, Corbin will just cast Prestidigitation to kind of just like wipe it clean or something. Yet a little. Hang on.
Guess there's not really much you can do about your past, right? Gave that in. You know, someone also had some issues, and I gave them similar advice, but it's not exactly easy, is it?
He told me a long time ago. He said to me that if we could rewrite our past, we die from old age before we got out of our teens.
Wow, that's deep. I guess there's something to be said for regrets. I guess there's something to be said for honoring those that we can't anymore. And Foot is going to reach into her bag and she is going to produce the ancient silver dragon scales. Sounds like Kai Kadir had a rough time, and you a rough time as well as their friend. But I just want you to know that when we got these scales came off, we weren't dealing with Orcathion. We were dealing with Kai Kadir. And that is how he left us. So I know you were grieving him and that created an awful spiral, but I hope this is at least some solace that they've found themselves again.
He slowly takes the scales, hesitantly. You have no idea how much this means to me. Thank you.
Let's gonna go in for a hug.
As you go in for the hug, he embraces you tightly, and you feel just light sobbing sort of begin to sink into your shoulder.
I'm gonna let him absolutely cry it out.
After some time, he sort of collects himself and looks over the scales again. I'm gonna do right by you, Runa. I promise. For Sam. Alright. Enough of that. He sort of pulls himself together again. So, we've got a shape-shifting jerk in the Iron Cathedral who seems to refuse to talk to anyone, and a bunch of missing artifacts. Alright. We've been in worse situations than this.
Can I just say, I bet dollars to donuts that there is a weeping, bawling Sindri in the corner.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sindri wasn't even here originally. He just sort of walked in and is just now like,
Like, is he Luffy crying right now?
Oh yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
he's totally One Piece crying.
Not only is he Luffy crying, the suit is Luffy crying. Alright. I don't know what that jerk Oz, I don't know what he did with those artifacts, but I promise you I'm not gonna let him get away with it. I'm gonna figure out where they are. I promise you.
You know no one better.
Alright. No point sitting around here crying then, and he stands up. I'm gonna go get to work. It's what I do best. Right, bud? And he looks at the scales again.
Just be sure to take at least some break.
I'll make sure to.
Like set a
There's-
timer or something.
There's a sense of seriousness behind him to where, like, normally you would be like, oh, he's absolutely gonna forget. But in this, you can see his eye is on the prize, and he knows he can't wear himself out here. You guys have a good rest of your day, and if you need me, you know where to find me.
We'll do exactly that. Best of luck.
And to you guys. And he takes the scales and he... Oh, excuse me. And he leaves the chamber, leaving just you guys and a crying Sindri. Dio.
Yes.
God.
No. I was just gonna say. I guess that just leaves us. You know, an open day.
Diana speaks up. Well, it seems like Reno is on the edge of something, so I guess we don't have too long. We should probably go tell Mr. Katake that Genie is back safe and sound.
As well as talk to Flint.
He would
At least get a
probably.
head start on that.
Yeah, he might not have some ears to the ground about stuff moving around.
Yes, but this does sound like something that would perk his.
Perk is what?
Perk his interest. Sorry, my cut me out.
And if Reno's on the edge of a breakthrough, might not be a bad idea. We better. I guess if something is about to happen with Reno, then we're probably gonna have to get into some sticky situation again. So, I guess make the most of the day, right? So, if does anyone want to do anything, or
Yeah, so I know that you guys want to talk with Bruno and Flint, it seems. Is there anything else you guys want to do before, for the rest of the day?
As a group, no. Corey wants to do something off on her own, though.
Okay.
Same with Corbin. Mostly to kind of go, mostly just getting an excuse to go through that one breakthrough that I shared with you.
Okay. Anyone else?
The only thing I could think of is maybe make a small pit stop at the local temples. Make a prayer.
So it sounds like we got a few things to do, as well as we want to do this thing with Flint and Bruno. So how about this? How about we call the session for now, and next week we can go ahead and finish up your guys' remaining downtime. Sound good?
That's fine.
Yeah.
sounds good to me, boss.
We get out of
Yes,
here just a
you
tad bit
sound good.
early, and I get to stop dealing with a ever-breaking stream. So.
Yeah. Sorry. Hopefully we'll have it fixed next week.
Yeah, we're gonna get somebody out here this week. But
Yep.
thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you all being here as we engage in the fields once more. Let's go ahead and pass it to some people. Let's start doing outros. Let's pass it to let's pass it to Punk first.
You all can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and sometimes TikTok at PunkYardDog. Been going through a lot recently, again, so I just stream when I can. Keep up with me on Twitter for now. It's kind of going to fucking hell. I'll try and figure out Mastodon, maybe. But yeah, that's me. River.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/WickedRiver97, where this week, I don't know what I'm doing. I know I stream tomorrow morning, though. Bright and early, 10 a.m. Central Time. And I don't know. It's a week. There's stuff coming up. I'm supposed to be playing Elden Ring this week. I had to put it off a week because my internet, well, actually it wasn't even my internet. It was my sound card shit itself and I've broken it. So I had to reroute all of my audio. So that's great. But yeah, you can catch me this week for that. And I'm going to send it over to Joe.
I did promise a small factoid in Lewis Schilling. So when I mentioned about Santa, yeah, so Scandinavian as well as some Germanic people believed in the midsummer events called Yule or Yuletide, where they believed Odin was giving away gifts. The Christians saw that and not only put Jesus' birthday around the same time, but also turned one of their saints, Saint Nicholas, into a character much like that. So that's the origin of Santa Claus. Because the Christians were petty.
Jesus here, Jesus there. You get some Jesus, and you get some Jesus.
Fuck you,
and if
pagans!
you don't, we'll kill you.
More or less.
Yep. Joe, shout someone out.
Totally check out. Fuck! I just took a long drink out of my beer. I don't know. Mako Reactor. He's a fucking nerd. Go bully him with your kindness. Twitch.tv, Mako Reactor.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Pass it to someone.
Bad Frost.
Hey everybody, you can find me here at twitch.tv/jfrost747. I have Twitter at frost747j. Stream's gonna be up in the air a little bit as things are going on. However, do expect some wholesome posting to be coming up soon. And also, we have the new season of Nutfort, Season 4. I'm going to be playing it religiously because I damn well want to get that Deku skin. So yeah, all is good.
Dude, I love that they're bringing in the Deku tree.
Yeah, they're bringing in the Great Deku Tree. Same with Roach from Witcher. Finally get to play as Roach. So yeah, other than that.
Hey, what? Quick question.
Yeah.
So if someone in the Deku skin goes over and teabags you, does that mean he is showing you their Deku nuts?
No, they just nutted in your face though.
CG, where can people find you?
I wish to die.
For the
Goodbye.
first time, I'm actually the adult here.
CG,
Hi.
go now.
Hi, I'm CG. You can find me nowhere because I don't much care for social media. But I am doing this thing on this channel for the month of December called Festive Fantasy starting Tuesday, baby!
Let's go!
Nice!
Gonna be at the usual time, but it's going to be every week this month. Be sure to tune in and enjoy along with the rest of us.
Let's
go! I believe that's everyone. Am I forgetting someone?
Sarah.
Right. Sarah.
Damn you.
No
They
escape.
They can find me at twitch.tv/wolfstalker16. I was thinking about streaming after the session tonight, but I am actually very exhausted, so I will stream tomorrow night instead. There is a new update for Long Dark coming out, so I am going to be doing a blind reaction to that. River went, right?
Everyone went, except me.
Okay. Then Tart.
Hello, my name is Farting Tart. You can find me here at twitch.tv/Farting Tart, where I do D&D. I do variety games. I also get frustrated at my internet. Pog. I've never seen the stream do as much crashing as it has been tonight. So we are officially going to be getting it checked out this week, because I know it's not an OBS issue, because I know that Punk and Jake are also having the same issue.
Yep.
So we're gonna get somebody out here from Xfinity to look and see what the fuck is going on. But yes, this week we do have I will be on Jake's channel tomorrow night for Hot Dairy Queen. I had to think about what it was called. Where I am probably gonna get fucked up by a dragonborn man. Because I'm an idiot, but a brave idiot. You can find me here on Tuesday, where I am going to be playing a very fun character that I'm very excited about for Festive Fantasy. You can presumably find me on Wednesday at twitch.tv/TrashKingArisen for Bearers of the Torch. And I don't know if things are happening on Thursday. I don't know. My life is a mess, and I have things just kind of happen at this point. I'm just like, all right, cool, that's happening. So we're playing it by ear. But yes, let's go raid somebody. Let's see.
Yeah.
I
see
don't really
Sasquatch.
got anyone.
I do.
Let me
Helix,
open up my
Squatch.
Twitch here.
My good friend Claude is streaming.
Loud.
Hyrold is there with him as well.
Ooh,
Helix
gets my
Hut
vote.
is also on.
Because we raided Helix last week, didn't we?
We've never.
We did.
We did get to raid Helix last time. We'll raid into Claude, because Claude has
Cloud.
Claude is a talented artist who did make fan art of
Fanmart.
our resident Doge pastry chef here.
Come get your fans.
We also do love that higher old guy, whoever he is, Smilers. So
A
go
good
show
fucking
them some
bean.
love. Let them know who sent you. We will be back next week with another episode. Oh, I almost said the Curse of Strahd. For another episode. Hey, Twitch, do you want to stop being a fucking jabroni, please? And let me do the raid command? Thank you. Jesus. That time it wasn't me being an idiot and being like, oh, I did the shout out command. No, that time it just wasn't letting me do it. But yes, go show them some love. Let them know who sent you. And we will be back next week. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, and most importantly, you matter. We love you all, and we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
See
Bye.
Bye.